Good afternoon, everybody. A look at your headlines on this Thursday afternoon. A possible solution for rising egg prices, a pastor found guilty of sexual misconduct, and an update on a Mobile death investigation. Let's begin News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be with you on this Thursday afternoon. I hope you're having a good day so far. We've got another parade tonight, and this begins the stretch where we have nonstop Mardi Gras action all the way through Fat Tuesday. And overall, the weather looks really nice, and it's so mild, which I love. So you really would need just a light jacket at night. And if you're going to a day parade, nah, you don't need anything. It's just 75 degrees about. So it's going to be a fantastic weekend here along the Gulf Coast. Let's get right to today's headlines and our big stories. Number 5, the Trump administration looking at boosting egg imports to help crack surging prices due to bird flu. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says it's putting more than $1 billion toward fighting bird flu, providing relief for affected farmers, and developing a bird flu vaccine. Number 4, Pensacola Police will remain an accredited law enforcement agency for another 3 years. Assessors came in to the department, looked at their policies and procedures, and says you are good to go for another 3 years. Number 3, a local pastor convicted for sexual misconduct. A Mobile County jury found this man, Bradrick Vale, guilty of 7 counts of sexual misconduct. Vale was arrested back in May. Investigators say he used his power as pastor of Tree of Life Ministries to assault his victims. The DA called his actions despicable. He will be sentenced in April. Number 2, a terrifying moment for 3 people who were robbed at gunpoint during a home invasion last night. Police say 5 people entered a home on Torrington Drive in Sims wearing ski masks and carrying guns. One person was kicked in the ribs and struck in the head with a pistol. The robbery happened around 9 o'clock. A 17-year-old's been arrested. They're still looking to identify the others. And number 1, investigators reveal new details on the deaths of 2 people whose bodies were found inside a home in Mobile. Officers say the victims likely died from carbon monoxide poisoning. Officers were called to a home on Anders Drive between Overlook and Ziegler just after 3 yesterday afternoon. MPD has not identified the people who died. And that is a look at our big stories this afternoon. Okay, now it is time to turn to our question of the day, and this has to do with movies and the Oscars. And so let's see, which 2024 film should win the Oscar for Best Picture? Which 2024 film should win the Oscar for Best Picture? Conclave, says Karen. William says, I couldn't name a single recent movie. Lydia, a complete unknown. Nickel Boys, The Substance. Didn't go to the movies last year. I don't watch any movies anymore. None are worth watching. Wicked, Gone with the Wind, Reagan. So, some comments there. I did see Wicked. I haven't seen a lot of the movies that are up for Best Picture. I should have, right? But I'll wait till they come out on Netflix. But if you want to chime in, if you are a movie aficionado, we would love to hear from you, and you can tell us which film you think should win the Oscar for Best Picture. All right, now we're going to move over to our poll of the day. And we're curious. Will you be spending Fat Tuesday in downtown Mobile? Will you be spending Fat Tuesday in downtown Mobile? Yes or no? That's our poll of the day. We're asking you to tell us. But you know what? If you're not, don't worry about it. We've got you covered. We have live coverage starting at 9 o'clock in the morning all the way until 7 o'clock at night. So we're going to have all the parades for you, and we have got so many fun things prepared. We're broadcasting live from Government Street this year, and it's just going to be great. And the weather looks great, so if you don't feel like going downtown, just keep your TV on, and we'll keep you updated on all the Mardi Gras happenings and bring the festivities right to your home. That's going to do it for WKRG News 5 Now. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and I'll see you tonight for WKRG News 5 at 5.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green and Phillips.